Lieutenant Commander Maya Reeves adjusts her glasses and smooths her conservative skirt as she steps into the gleaming lobby of Meridian Defense Solutions. The receptionist barely glances up as Maya explains she's the new administrative assistant for the executive floor. Perfect. Her cover is holding. Behind her unremarkable appearance lies one of the Navy's most lethal assets, a decorated Navy SEAL with 3 combat tours in classified locations. Maya has neutralized high-value targets across 3 continents. Now, she faces perhaps her most challenging mission yet, leading Task Force Obsidian while maintaining deep cover inside a suspected arms trafficking operation. Conference Room 3, down the hall. The receptionist drones, handing over a temporary badge. Maya nods, mentally mapping the building's layout against the blueprints she memorized during her briefing with Admiral Harrington. Somewhere in this gleaming corporate headquarters, executives are selling next-generation military equipment to terrorist organizations. Her job is to identify the players, locate the weapons, and shut down the operation without alerting the suspects. As she organizes files and fetches coffee, Maya observes. The corner office belongs to CEO Richard Keller, a former Marine with political connections and a spotless public record. His second-in-command, Marcus Webb, manages international sales with a team of aggressive young executives who travel frequently to regions known for black market weapons trading. 2 weeks into her assignment, Maya has planted surveillance devices in key locations and identified suspicious financial patterns. Tonight's company gala presents an opportunity to access restricted areas while the executives are distracted. In her modest apartment, Maya transforms. She removes her colored contacts, revealing steel-gray eyes that have stared down death in the Hindu Kush Mountains. She performs her pre-mission ritual. 50 perfect push-ups, weapons check, and a moment of silent focus. A photo sits on her nightstand. Her SEAL team in unmarked uniforms, arms around each other's shoulders. 2 faces are blurred out. They didn't make it home. For you, she whispers, touching the frame before concealing her Sig Sauer P-226 in a specially designed evening purse. At the gala, Maya circulates carefully, playing the role of eager new employee while cataloging conversations and connections. Webb and his deputies, Harrington, Diaz, and Chen, dominate the bar area, already several drinks in and loudly boasting about an upcoming, game-changing deal. Colonel Eileen Collins, Maya's handler, posing as a potential investor, makes brief eye contact across the room. The slight nod confirms. Intelligence suggests the weapons deal is happening within days, not weeks, as previously thought. The timeline has accelerated. Maya excuses herself and heads toward Keller's office. The hallway is clear, but she knows security cameras are watching. Moving with practiced confidence, she uses the keycard she cloned earlier that week and slips inside. 30 seconds to access his computer. 15 seconds to plant the advanced tracking software developed by Lieutenant Susan Oncuddy, the task force's tech specialist. 10 seconds to photograph documents left carelessly on the desk, shipping manifests for agricultural equipment bound for a known front company. As Maya exits, she hears voices approaching, Webb and his entourage, clearly intoxicated and heading her way. There's no alternative exit. She quickly adjusts her dress and adopts a lost, slightly tipsy demeanor. "Looking for the restroom," she explains with an embarrassed smile. As they round the corner, Webb's eyes narrow with suspicion, then shift to appreciation as he looks her up and down. Well, the new girl exploring where she shouldn't be. Maya recognizes the predatory look in his eyes. The mission is at a critical juncture, and her cover is at risk. Whatever happens next, she must maintain her role while protecting her true identity at all costs. Webb's hand clamps around Maya's wrist, his cologne overwhelming as he leans in. "Boys, our new assistant seems curious about executive privileges." His deputies laugh, surrounding her in the dimly lit hallway. "Just lost," Maya insists, calculating escape routes while maintaining her cover. She can disable all 4 men in seconds, but that would compromise the entire operation. Let's show her how we welcome pretty new hires, Harrington suggests, producing a flask. The trap is closing. Maya allows herself to be steered back to the main ballroom, where Webb announces a toast to our newest team member. She accepts the champagne glass, planning to pretend sip, when Chen bumps her arm deliberately. Champagne splashes down her dress. Oops, Diaz smirks, refilling her glass to the brim. Try again. When Maya declines, Webb's face darkens. He grabs a martini from a passing tray and holds it over her head. Drink it, bitch, he snarls, pouring the cold liquid down her hair and face as his colleagues roar with laughter. Humiliation burns through her, but Maya's SEAL training holds. She's endured worse during capture simulations. She forces tears, playing the devastated office assistant while memorizing each man's face. They've just moved to the top of her suspect list. The next morning, Maya receives an encrypted message from Colonel Collins. Package moving tonight. Falcon compromised. Her blood runs cold. Falcon, Lieutenant Rodriguez, was their inside man at the port. His cover is blown, possibly fatally. Maya activates emergency protocols, contacting her team through secure channels. Lieutenant Cuddy confirms the worst. Satellite imagery shows unusual activity at an abandoned warehouse near the port. Rodriguez's tracking device is stationary, never a good sign. That afternoon, Maya accesses Webb's calendar under the guise of scheduling meetings. He's blocked off the entire evening for client entertainment. When she offers to make restaurant reservations, he dismisses her coldly, still amused by last night's prank. We've got private arrangements, he says, exchanging glances with Diaz. Clean yourself up better today. You still smell like gin. As Maya leaves the office, she spots the shipping manifest on Chen's desk, the same destination as the documents in Keller's office. She photographs it with her specialized contact lenses while pretending to adjust her glasses. At her apartment, Maya transforms again, not into a party guest, but into the warrior she truly is. She removes her wig, revealing close-cropped hair. Combat gear replaces office attire. Her movements become precise, economical, lethal. Her secure phone vibrates. Colonel Collins has assembled the task force at the designated safe house. Maya arrives to find grim faces. Rodriguez's body was found floating near the docks, execution style. He was my friend, Lieutenant Cuddy says, quietly, voice breaking as she works on tracking data. And we'll honor him by finishing this, Maya responds, her resolve hardening as she studies the warehouse blueprints. The plan forms quickly. Maya will lead the primary assault team while Collins coordinates with Harbor Patrol. Satellite imagery shows 8 hostiles, but Maya suspects more inside. The weapons, prototype-guided missile systems capable of downing commercial aircraft, must be secured intact. As the team gears up, Maya receives an alert from her surveillance devices at Meridian. Webb and his deputies are accessing the secure server room after hours. Whatever they're planning happens tonight. Change of plans, Maya announces. Webb's making his move now. Cuddy, can you access their server remotely? Already trying, Cuddy responds, fingers flying across keyboards. They're deleting files. Wait, I'm seeing coordinates. They're not going to the warehouse. It's a decoy. The real exchange is happening on a private yacht belonging to Keller. The team has minutes to pivot their entire operation. Gear up, Maya orders, checking her weapons. We hit both locations. Collins, take the warehouse team. I'll handle the yacht. Her eyes harden as she loads her sidearm. Those bastards don't know who they're dealing with. The night air carries the scent of salt and diesel as Maya leads her 4-person team toward the marina. Silence communications. Night vision active. Weapons hot. Lieutenant Cuddy's voice comes through their secure earpieces, guiding them past security camera she's looped with false footage. Yacht is at the end of Pier 7. Thirdle shows 8 bodies on deck, 3 below. Weapons signature consistent with military-grade hardware. Maya signals her team to split. 2 to secure the perimeter, 2 with her for direct assault. The polished administrative assistant is gone completely now, replaced by the predatory efficiency of a Tier 1 operator. Each movement is calculated, each breath controlled. They approach from the water, silent propulsion devices carrying them beneath the yacht's hull. Maya surfaces first, catching a glimpse of Webb on the upper deck, champagne in hand as he gestures toward crates being loaded. Keller stands nearby with an unidentified man in military uniform, not American. Execute, Maya whispers. The synchronized assault unfolds with surgical precision. Flashbangs disorient the deck guards, while Maya's team boards from multiple points. She moves through the chaos with cold efficiency, neutralizing two armed guards before they can react. Webb is running, comes the call over comms. Maya pursues him below deck, where she finds him frantically gathering documents and a hard drive. He turns, eyes widening in shock as he recognizes her despite her tactical gear. You? He gasps, reaching for a concealed weapon. Maya disarms him with a brutal efficiency that leaves his wrist fractured. Lieutenant Commander Maya Reeves, United States Navy SEALs, you are under arrest for treason and arms trafficking. Recognition dawns in his eyes, followed by disbelief. The assistant? Impossible. The woman you poured drinks on, Maya corrects, securing his restraints with perhaps more force than necessary. Bad career move. Topside, her team has secured the weapons and detained Keller, along with a Russian military attaché caught in the middle of the transaction. The prototype missile guidance systems, capable of evading current countermeasures, are recovered intact. Simultaneously, Colonel Collins' team raids the warehouse, capturing Diaz and Chen attempting to destroy evidence. The operation is a complete success. The weapons secured, the network exposed. Dawn breaks over the harbor as Maya oversees the final stages of the operation. Admiral Harrington arrives personally to inspect the recovered technology and congratulate the team. Rodriguez didn't die in vain, he tells Maya quietly. These weapons in the wrong hands would have cost thousands of lives. Maya nods, as she watches Webb and the others led away in handcuffs. He was a good man. They all are. She glances at her team, professionals now processing evidence and securing the scene. 1 week later, in a private ceremony at the Pentagon, Maya stands at attention as General Janet Wolfenbarger presents her with a commendation that will never appear in public records. Your actions represent the highest traditions of naval service, the general states formally, before adding in a lower voice, and I hear you showed remarkable restraint with the men who humiliated you. The mission comes first, ma'am, Maya responds simply. Later, at the memorial service for Lieutenant Rodriguez, Maya places a challenge coin on his casket, a silent promise between warriors. His family will never know the full extent of his sacrifice, but Maya ensures they understand he died protecting his country. That evening, Maya sits alone in her apartment, the administrative disguise packed away. Tomorrow brings a new assignment, another cover, another mission. On her table sits a sealed envelope, an invitation to join an even more elite task force targeting threats at the highest levels. She opens it, reading the brief contents before committing them to memory and burning the paper. As the flames consume the document, Maya reflects on the path that brought her here, the sacrifices, the hidden victories, the comrades lost. Some warriors fight in the open, celebrated by a grateful nation. Others, like Maya, wage their battles in the shadows, their greatest achievements forever classified, their names unknown to those they protect. It is a lonely honor, but one she bears with quiet pride. As she watches the last ember die, Maya whispers the SEAL ethos that has guided her through darkness. In the absence of orders, I will take charge, lead my teammates, and accomplish the mission.